Hello, Midnight Coders, and welcome to a video about how I secure the Midnight Technician. So, security does not have to be scary. Most developers hear Spring Security and they start to think complicated XML, dozens of filters, endless configurations. I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be that scary. Instead, it's just about control. Control over what routes are public, what routes are protected, and who gets to talk with your services behind the scenes. So in today's video, we're going to walk through how I secure both the website and the microservices in this project using plain old Spring Security and a simple custom token. So if that interests you, make sure you've got a full cup of coffee and let's dive on in. So let's start with the website side, the part that users can actually touch. Here is my web security config class, and I'm using the security filter chain like so. The key here is the HTTP security that I'm passing in. Think of this like a rule book for who can go where. So here I am accessing the homepage, the error page, the login, the register, and my static assets such as CSS, images, and JavaScript. Um, these are everything. Everything else requires some form of authentication. So if we scroll down here a little bit, we can see that there is a form login. This is Spring Boot's built-in login form. It is simple and it gives us a working authentication flow straight out of the box. So in a later video, we'll take care of upgrading this to a JWT, but the principles are basically the same. So once I log in, Spring keeps track of a session for me so that I can access other protected pages until I physically log out or reboot the service. No tokens, no external libraries, just Spring Boot doing what Spring Boot does. And this is the part that most developers overlook, is you can't secure your APIs or other services until you understand how to secure the web layer. This is your foundation. So now let's switch gears because securing the front door is one thing. Securing your microservices so that they trust each other is another. So here is where I introduce the custom, that's what the X usually means, API key. So this is our custom API token that we're adding in. Token itself comes from the value backend token, which you can see down here is our backend token, which is an environment variable that holds our token. So now, in every outbound call between services, I add this custom header, and this token is just a generated SHA-256 string for now that both services know ahead of time. It's stored in the environment configuration for best practices. So if the header is missing, or if it doesn't match, it's going to get rejected immediately with an HTTP 401. Now on their receiving end. In my web config, I register this interceptor only for API routes. So anything that runs under API slash yada yada down here. This means that all of our user-facing pages aren't affected. However, internal services are now strictly protected. So inside of the API token authenticator, we check the header before allowing any requests through. So down here, we grab the header, verify it's not blank, and then we're comparing bytes. So this is an important detail. So instead of comparing strings directly, I compose the byte array, I compare the byte array in constant time. So this prevents timing attacks where an attacker may guess the key based on the response time differences. It's a small thing, but when it comes to security, small things matter. So now, obviously, if the key does not match, then it's going to return unauthorized right away. And token, the token itself is coming through the properties, which is simply just a secret. Now, obviously, this isn't the end of our journey. In future videos, we will expand on this basic security system. We will replace our form-based login with some JWT authentication. We'll also move into how we can secure our Kafka using SSL and SASL. We're going to move our shared tokens into a secured vault so that we can introduce key rotations. So the goal isn't perfection in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's about building layer by layer because security isn't a product. It's a process. So that's how I use Spring Security to lock down both the website and the microservices. It's clean, it's clear, and it's minimal. So if this helped you see Spring Light in a little bit of a different light, drop a comment and share what's tripped you up in the past. I might cover that topic in a future video. The Midnight Technician is built for you to explore. It's not just a code base, it is a learning platform. So, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join me on our journey as we continue to build this project together. If you like the project, give it a thumbs up as it helps us reach other developers. And as always, keep your curiosity open, your skills sharp, and that coffee cup full. I'll catch you in the next one.